The city of Seattle, known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a Wet n Wild CenturyLink field. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
For Seattle.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
He was tackled.
Good tackle there by Jaron Reed, the former second-round pick out of Alabama, and that's why he was drafted. But he's really shown an excellent ability to rush the passer as well.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Cook following the penalty. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on 3rd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Watch the pass.
After the interception, here's Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
The score, Seahawks 7, Vikings nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And now running right through it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Minnesota.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 38. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Seahawks 7, Vikings 0.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Bandit. Bandit. 43's the mic.
To throw again, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They start the drive with Cook. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. A 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Second and 10, it's Wilson again. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. Wilson, 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings
from the gun, it's Wilson. And able to find Dorsett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Wilson will throw again. Flushed out. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
First and goal at the
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
At the Vikings 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 22, here's second and 8. Cousins now. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw for Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Cousins again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
A gain of 7. First down, Vikings.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins rolling to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
At the 46-yard line.
Watch the twins. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Tighten up.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Throwing again here, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Check, 43. And watch the line. Mike's 43. Watch the run.
To throw again is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, 0-0-0. Is the mic, boy. 43. Check. 43. Took right.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
At the 40-yard line.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Gun. Hey, alert. 43 is the mic.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
It's just me and you.
Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
43. Check. 43. Who that?
Here's Wilson on 3rd down. And he's got Lockett. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
10 at the 13-yard line.
43 is the mic. Diva. Watch the run.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. This is Carson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They run again with Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Marquise Blair, second-round pick from Utah, there to bat it away. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Vikings, nothing.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Seahawks. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second and 1 from the 2.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Now it's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Will line up for the 2-point.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Their own 32-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone, you get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Again, it's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
40-yard line.
Off the play fake, Cousins. He's going to launch this thing way down. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 35. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They try again with Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Check, 47. It's a party now. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. One left. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Now a dump off here complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Cousins on first down. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. After the interception, here's Wilson. He lets it fly for and got his man complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 88 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Now left side on the swing pass. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Vikings, first down.
On play action, Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 19. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Ridiculous with words, cause you're forcing nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To try again after the sack. Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. 3rd down here. One last shot now for Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the victory here for Seattle. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Seahawks, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll be at home for one next week.